I'm just grateful to God to be able to live to see people on fire. Wow. So the 15th chapter, 3rd verse says, then Jesus told them this parable. He says, suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. Does not he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it? And when he finds it, looks like there's a guarantee attached to this. When he finds it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders and goes home. Then he calls his friends and neighbors together and says, rejoice with me, for I have found my lost sheep. I'm telling you that it is the same way. And that's the same way there will be when we will be more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous persons who do not need to repent. Does he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost one until he finds it? Jeremiah 29:13 says in the New International Version of the Bible, 12th verse actually starts it when it says, then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will call upon me, you'll come and pray with me, come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and what? Find me. When you seek me with your whole heart, I will be found by you and will bring you back from captivity. I will gather you with all the nations and places where I banished you, and will bring you back to the place from which I carried you into exile. Our subject this morning, the search for hiding people. The search for hiding people. The search for hiding people. Maybe another message that gets a little quiet, but a message that will stir up that person who is lost and has been found but doesn't realize it. Jesus said that God is like a shepherd who can't stop searching for one lamb, even though you think he'd be satisfied with 99 that he already has. Let me just jump way to the other part real quick. It's amazing how some of you think that church and preachers and the pastor ought to be satisfied with who's at church. Well, dog, it's already big. Isn't it amazing that you never asked for a job with a little salary? Answer a question for me. Why is it that you always want your stuff big and want to keep God's stuff little? And that might be the reason some of you don't seek God more, because you know God is into big things and you into little bitty you. Now, you're not going to start like that this morning. That's just how we're going to start this morning. God says, Jesus said that God is interested. Man, this blew me away. In a little ashy, dusty, ragged sheep like me, and he has 99 multi-millionaire, beautiful, handsome, got it all together sheep. And why is he after me? Because there's something in me that he has placed that he wants revealed. Cold-blooded part is, and cold-blooded is not biblical, that's my own reference, I keep hiding from him. but he keeps seeking. Give somebody a high five. Give them 5 now. No. Now, because see, this is going to bother somebody this morning, because what gets on most of our nerves is, why don't they leave me alone about church? I got news for you. It's not them. God loves you so much, he keeps bothering them until they bother you. And some people, God won't let us loose until you come back. You keep trying to push your church off on me. No, I'm trying to push your Father off on you. Realistically, I really don't care that much about you. I don't even know your full name. But every time I'm in your presence, God says, say something like God. Say something like God. Say something like God. When they curse, say, I don't want to curse you back. Wait a minute. You used to curse me back, but now I got to say something. Say something like God. Talking about the search for hiding people. We used to play a game early in the project. We didn't have, I told you before, Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation 1, Game Boy, Grand Auto Theft stuff. We played wonderful games like 1, 2, 3, red light. 1, 2, 3, red light. That's what we played, Jack. And when the person's head was turned around, we would do like this. If they caught you moving, you had to go back. We played games like take 5 giant steps forward. Mother, may I? Yes, you may. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 3 spinners. Mother, may I? Yes, you may. 1. And I'm 53. Y'all got the other 2. You'll figure that out. That's the kind of game we played. We played all night long. We played until Mama came out on the porch and said, get in the house, it's getting dark. But we made up our games. One game we played was hide and go seek. That's right. And with all those folks' clothes in the projects on the clothesline, you could hide behind sheets. You could do a lot of things. And somebody would get behind the base. See, the base is where you were trying to get to. If you could get back to the base, you could be safe. The thing was to get back to the base. But if you didn't get back to the base and call us safe, the caller's job was to come and find you. Somebody this morning, God is saying, it's time for you to get back to the base. So the person behind the base would start to count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50, 65, 70. I'm talking to all the people from Skyline. Y'all keep up. 9,500. All around my base is out. And then you turn around. And all of your friends I'm going to tell you where your friends went. When you turned your back and started participating with God, you turned around and where are all my friends? They were hiding. They were hiding. They were hiding. They were hiding. And so my job was to go and seek them. The seeker had the lonesome job The part I didn't like about seeking, they saw me, but I couldn't see them. Can you shake somebody? Just shake them right quick, because I can't shake everybody right now. Just shake them. Shake them. See, and what I didn't like about that game is their eyes were wide open, but my eyes were shut. They saw me coming, and the closer I get, they reposition themselves and hide again. There's some people you've gotten close to, but they changed. They reposition themselves. I know you're my sister. I know you're my cousin. I know you're my brother. I know you're my boo. But every time I get closer to seeking you out, you hide again. Yeah, you came to church this morning, but you're hiding. It's a simple game that we played as children, but adults have a tendency to hide as well. Now that one wasn't so funny. We cover up our faults. This is the way hide and seek went now. When the person would get through counting, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to close your eyes just for 2 seconds. I want you to close them, everybody, and be honest. Even if you've never been honest before, this is the first time I want you your whole life. Be honest. I'm going to stand right here. Be honest. And when I tell you close your eyes. Even you cool dudes, I don't participate. Man, close your eyes. People always trying to be the one so different. Close your eyes. Go to sleep or something. But close your eyes and count to 2 real loud, and then open your eyes. Ready? Close your eyes now. Count to 2. Close them. Okay, what happened to me? Somebody said, "Whoa, he's magical. He disappeared." Ain't nobody disappeared. I'm right here. But when you close your eyes, I hid from you. I didn't go far. I just got out of your sight. And it wouldn't have worked if you would not have closed your eyes. See, the whole cool thing about hide and seek is somebody got to be willing to let you hide. Now, this is the way I used to play hide and seek with them crazy friends of mine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You know, everybody got some old friends that's throwed. You know, so I say that second service. Y'all first service. You see, what y'all don't know is mentally challenged friends of mine. And I was one of them. You know, we just, 5, 10, because some kids, see, there were rules. You couldn't go in the house. Some kids would go in the house just to sit outside of their window watching you look like a fool trying to find them. And they sit in the house and you all over the projects. So I got back. I started counting my eyes open. 5, 10, 15. And so remember, the hiding person always has his eyes on you. So they'd be going halfway through. 5, 10, 15. Rickie, you looking? I'm just trying to make sure you're looking at me. I love playing hide and seek. It was fun. It was recreational. It was a lot of exercise. The search for hiding people. In an attempt to try to make this understandable, we try to cover up our flaws and our faults and our fears. And when we try to cover up our flaws, our faults, and our fears, that's when we feel abandoned and alone. But why do you feel alone? Why do you feel abandoned? Because you tried to hide your own flaws, your own fears, and your own faults. From who? From people who, if they're exposed to them, you might find out if they love you. So you complain about being alone and having no one because you haven't found anyone yet who can accept you with the hair on your head, or the weight on your body, or the look of your complexion, or the income bracket that you're in, or the speech that you have, or the attitude that you've adopted. They're all flaws and faults, and they can all get better, but we hide them. And therefore, when we don't show them, you usually have to find you a place to be alone, because if I show you my flaws and my faults and my fears, you might start to know who I really am, and if you find out who I am, you won't love me. So I'll meet you in a club. I'll put on some extra hair, your favorite color. I'll throw me on some nails. I'll put me on some uppers and some bottoms. Don't worry about it. Just let your imagination run with it. I'll talk real loud. I'll act real flashy. I'll present you my best self. And when you take me home and I start to come out of all of that, I'm wondering, why come you didn't, what happened? What, this was just for one night? No, I just thought you were somebody else. Shake your neighbor, shake your neighbor, shake your neighbor, shake your neighbor. See, church is one of those few places you can go and be jacked up and still be okay. I want to share some with you. I really probably shouldn't, but I received this from a relative. I thought it was kind of cute, and I want to share it with you because anybody who knows me knows that, you know, I'm just one of them. I'm just a living grandpa. I'm a grandpa by nature. I think I've been a grandpa all my life. I think that's why some of y'all who I even taught in high school are here now. I really was your grandpa. I was your school teacher. But I want to share something with you, and I want to navigate it. My grandson was playing hide and seek. I don't know when he picked this up. This was before he was really a year. This is right after he started learning how to walk. Look at the screen carefully, and I want you to notice something. He's just learning how to walk, and so there's a video being taken. So he now is hiding, and so his mom's walking through going, "Where is Caden?" And he's hiding. And he really thinks that no one can see him. And so he's hiding, and he's hiding so careful as to, he don't want to get trapped where he is, but he doesn't want to be seen where he is. And he's so smart, he thinks that he's hiding, and so she keeps rolling the tape. So she keeps going through and looking and calling his name because she can see him. And then he finally opens the door because she says, "Surprise!" And he's like, "How did you know I was here?" Can I tell you, every one of you, God can see your feet. He ordered your steps. He knows where you are. He's looking for you, but he knows where you are. God's playing along with you.